Real estate agents promising the moon and the stars. See why that idea and approach ends up crashing to earth really fast. Convincing buyers they can snag a home beyond their budget will end up blowing up in your face. It's like having champagne taste with ginger ale money. You may end up looking heroic, but you know what? You'll pay the price for everyone. I'm Brian, your realtor mentor. Follow me, like my videos, and leave a comment if something like this has happened to you before. There are 3 really good reasons why this is not going to work out, and you're going to have a big problem. This happened to me a couple of days ago, and it was just almost embarrassing. And it didn't happen once, it happened twice, the same day with the 2 agents putting in competing offers. And truly, I find it really crazy that agents would oversell what they're trying to buy. Does that make sense? Well, listen, why does an agent purposely go and tell somebody they're going to steal a property from somebody? And that's essentially what they're going to do. They look at the price, they know the budget, they're like, $75,000, $50,000 away from the target price, and they want to call up the listing agent and demean him and put him down by saying, you know what, you don't know your pricing strategy. You don't know how to, do a comparative market analysis. Do you think that gets you anywhere when you're talking to the listing agent? And the other part of this, and everybody that's been in this business a long time knows that their clients, the sellers, actually probably know more about the neighborhood and the DNA of each house that was sold better than anybody else, because they've been at the open houses. They've gone in, take a look at the properties. They know their neighbors, and they've been in there, and they know exactly every positive thing and every negative thing. And when a buying agent comes along who they don't know, tells them that their property is worth, $50,000 to $100,000 less than what it's listed for, boy, oh boy, we've got a roadblock and negotiation standstill. You're not going to get anywhere with those guys. As for me, I'm in damage control mode, and I'm trying to figure out how to make this negotiation still work and get them to come up in their price. Because you know what? We've lost the negotiations. We've lost the deal. So the first bad idea is it sets unrealistic expectations for everybody, the buyer and the seller. Frustration and disappointment is a hard pill to swallow. Number 2, it damages your professional reputation. Not mine as a listing agent, yours as the buying agent. And number 3, you waste all the time of all the parties involved. Buyer, seller, myself. And you know what? Heck, if you have that much time in your hand, why are you even bothering? Here's my property. And there is the price. 7, 8 doors down from this, there's another property, same property, listed for $999,988, almost $100,000 more than ours. And not doing what the other guy was doing. The properties are identical, with one exception to maybe one improvement, which is the basement is finished. Our property, the basement is finished, just doesn't have the flooring put in, but it's not a $100,000 gap. 4 or 5 months before, 2 properties sold for $910K and the other one $945K, and all the same upgrades. Why do you want to negotiate $100,000 less? I don't. And here's the kicker. One agent called me on the phone with his clients in the room and was negotiating with me while they were listening on a speaker to me talk about why they should, or why that agent should come up in the price and talk to his clients. I couldn't believe he didn't even have the decency to mute them out while they were talking and he was talking at the same time. Real shabby business, I'll tell you. The other guy came in about $40,000 less and told me that was the maximum budget that his guys could go up to. And the thing that got me the most was he didn't even come around for a second time. I thought for sure the fact that he said that, they were, out of their budget range, that he was just using that as a ploy. He actually meant what he said. And you know what? They never came back for a second signing. That, to me, blows my mind. Compounding that, the both of them are first-time home buyers. What a letdown for their people, honestly. And they wanted to throw that in my face, like as if that was a charity thing on our part. But guess what? My guys are seniors and pensioners. They need every penny in this economy and market. Some people may think that that's a good negotiation tactics. And you know what, back in the day when we were all lined up outside in the parking lot, 15, 20 of us, we'd all come in and do our presentations. And some of us used to bring pictures of the kids and the family, maybe tug on the emotional heartstrings of the sellers. But now with the way things are, everything is so sterile, clinical. The offers are being sent by email. Nobody sees anybody's face. They don't understand what they're working with. But the biggest takeaway from this, and I always try to express this to my colleagues, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell your clients short, and don't sell the seller clients short. Because you know what? I'll tell you why. At the end of the day, the seller client really truly has offered you commission in order to make a deal. You should respect that person or the brokerage that you're dealing with, and at the same time link purpose to paycheck. Remember, link purpose to paycheck. I'm Brian, your Realtor Mentor. Follow me, like my videos, and leave a comment and tell me if you ever dealt with a situation like this.